The favorite beats.
Purchase your tracks today.
The favorite beats.
Purchase your tracks today.
The favorite beats.
Purchase your tracks today.
Yeah. Oh. Where is the manager, bro? We were 3 minutes late. It's fucking unacceptable. It's so unacceptable. We can't put up with this type of behavior. We cannot.
Truth.
You take what I consider my own for no reason.
Now, let me tell you a little story, fam. This morning, I was locked fucking. I was so wired. Yeah? I was trying to cook. And nobody's online, bro. We were literally starting the ball run and no one's online. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So, if you're locked in right now, I know you're serious, bro. Ball run, let's go. And today, family, yo, we're doing a competition, but you have to be in the Pump Fun chat to be part of that. All right, so go put your VPN on, you illegal people, and get on Pump Fun. All right. I'm starting a new meta today. A new competition meta. Only those that have the radio token will be able to be winners, bro. You can't win without a radio token, bro. That's just how it is. That's it. The new meta will be explained throughout the show, of course. It's having a few delays this morning. But what wasn't delayed was the reaction to the rate cuts. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Shout out to Ronin, the creator program paid out $2 today. Let's fucking go. Bro said we dumping Moses to buy radio. Honestly, yo, free game, you can. Ronin established his people. I told you 40 years it would take. You not even fucking believe me? But yeah, we're gonna have to have our team meeting live in front of you guys this morning. So get some popcorn for that. Get some popcorn for that. But of course, as you know, you are involved in this show always. Shout out to everyone here on Twitter, everyone here through YouTube. If you're on the YouTube, hey, by the way, there's this button on YouTube. I don't know if you've heard people say it before, but if you click it, it's called the subscribe button. So go ahead and do that. But of course, the addition to our streaming platforms, Pump Fun. No, we will not be shaving our balls off. We will not be jumping off bridges. I will not set myself on fire or drink my piss today. And unfortunately, that means that my token is completely worthless. But the plan is simple. If you want, you can check my Twitter account. I gave an explanation there as to why we are doing this. And also, some of the competitions that we will be doing over the next month and the giveaways that we have. We, of course, have the good list. If you are following the Ronin Radio on X, you'll see that. But also the show giveaways, the live show giveaways will only happen at this moment in time to the Pump Fun stream chatters. So if you're on the Pump Fun platform right now and you're in the chat, you have a chance, right? You have a chance. Of course, holding the token gives you access to, but if you are in the chat, that's where a lot of the source is going to be. But we've got a goal today, all right? We've got a goal. The goal is kind of simple. Like, shout out to Bew, to be honest. We broke things down. You know, we had a thought after the show on Tuesday. We did a show on Pump Fun. We launched the token on Tuesday. If you were there, you were there. You know, we were actually very close to bonding the token. And although, like, yeah, these are great, and it's kind of, I don't know. Did I feel demoralized we didn't bond? A little bit. I'm a little egotistical like that, but the plan is a consistency basis. This is an extra streaming platform. But we were thinking about, like, what do we know with Pump Fun, right? Like, really and truly, you like, the whole game is the volume game, right? Like, the volume game is what it is. The meta seems to be the whole pump and dump with streams having viral moments, all right? But we're not coming to Pump Fun to do that, right? Like, not precisely. We have a consistent medium. We have a platform. You know, we have an attention cycle within the ecosystem of Ronin. We're broadening outwardly, right? But we're bringing the show here for more eyes, for more exposure, but also to experiment. Right? People watching the stream and trading the token is what puts this specific stream, right, onto the main page. And that's something that we're going to, like, play around with. And, you know, we're going to play around with that and try and see where we can go. And if you guys are, as a community, follows the show, fans of the show, then you'll be down to play too. But, yeah, I'm letting you guys know that my team, they don't want chat on today's show, bro. They don't want to teach. I was bullshitting. I was joking, lads. Just to let you know. Anyway, let's start the fucking show, bro. It's time. Shout out to everyone that's here. If you are on X, you can repost the stream. Like I said, subscribe if you're on YouTube, and Pump Fun, buy the fucking token. Let's go. 3 different things you can do to support the show. Pretty damn plain and simple. But without further ado, welcome to our radio, the Ronky Radio, the radio for retards, and the Ronin Radio at the same time. I am your host, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm Gila. Hello, nice to meet you. If you know me already, then sick, cool. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy few days. A lot of things has happened. Of course, you guys, if you care about this financial industry, you've been hot on the timeline looking at the FOMC yesterday, so we can talk about that for sure. I am joined though by 2 amazing people, great friends in space, mate, and one of them just disappeared. But here is the other one. His name, Bat Ronky or Stark, whichever one you want to go with. Bat Ronky or Stark. You know, we'll go with Stark. We'll go with Stark. Good morning, sir. Fresh from the gym.
Yeah, my first gym session of September, so it's about time to start. And it was leg day, so okay. That's how you have to start things off. You know, you have to keep yourself in line when you haven't been in a while. There's no like pussyfooting around it. Yeah, go straight for leg day. So
the true alpha is do leg day first, so that it hurts to sit down for the rest of the week. So you don't get on your feet and go back. Right,
everything hurts after leg day, not just sitting down.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been in the gym, but I'm back playing football. So I signed for a team, semi-pro Saturday leagues. I'm at it, bro. I'm telling you, there's actually VODs, like they record the games. So I might have to post some shit that I do on the weekend someday on here. We can do a match of the day. No, I'm joking. Anyway, let's get people in the building, bro, ladies and gentlemen. 1437, 14 or 1473 actually, as of yesterday's content was posted by a fan of ours, which we will showcase at some point in the show today. Shout out to Quazing Live. But yeah, man, good morning, GM.
Good morning. Yeah, I've been struggling today, man. My daughter woke up like around, I want to say 5 o'clock, right? She had like some horrible tummy ache, and I'm like, and she wants me to carry her. So I carried her for like the last 3 hours, just trying to put her to sleep, and she just went back to sleep. I don't know what it is. So she just took some meds and stuff. And I think it was like 2 days ago, I got woken up like at 5 a.m. again because my other daughter was hungry or something. Yeah, it's like every day there's something, man. There's fucking something. Can't get any sleep.
I was gonna say you've not been sleeping, bro.
No. I mean, that's the thing about life, right? It's like, you know, sometimes it just happens, and you just gotta, you know, roll with the punches, man. And there's nothing much you can do about it. But at the same time, it's like, you know, they're my why, right? And you know, they have so much love, and I love them so much. It's just like you just can't complain at the end of the day. That as long as we're here, we're alive, we're breathing. You know, got a roof over our heads, got food on the table. Yeah. I'm just grateful.
And I love you to death, and you know I'm serious here, and I am serious about it. But we're on fucking Pump Fun, and the first chat that we've had is, if I see nipple, I buy. So we have to let's see. We're gonna have to they're here already, bro. We're starting off in wholesome land.
There's a part of me that was like convinced that most of the Pump Fun chat would be like our existing followers, our existing whatever. But given how degenerate the chat has been both times, it's simply impossible. I refuse to believe that just because if let's say it's somebody we know, just because they're on Pump Fun, it changes them that much. So these
yeah. So like their true degeneracy comes out. Yeah.
I think I feel like maybe it is still someone from Ronin, but they're under the anonymity, they're just like, okay, let me just
You could
Or
still
maybe,
have a,
or maybe Solana just makes people act a fool. You know?
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think it's a combination of all that. I think that there's definitely a pump.fun like sort like there's some black magic around these parts, you know.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm going to start the show with a premise. We do have some NFTs to give away from one of the Ronin games, Planet Horse. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to do a little competition. I said we were experimenting and we didn't get a chance to discuss this. So also, ultimately, this is the open suggestion for Stark and Theban here to give direct and live feedback. But here's plain and simple, right? The winner can only be someone that has the radio token, right? And there's going to be 2 winners. Now, we're going to do one winner, right, is going to the person who has the highest percentage increase, right, profits. Like, I'm basically saying, and this is an experiment, right? You guys can say this is a fucking terrible idea as it happens, but I'm saying that by the hour mark of this show, right, in 40 minutes, right, you should sell the token, all right? And whoever has the highest percentage increase over the course of that hour is going to win our competition today, all right?
What?
There it is. There's your experiment.
Okay.
Feedback.
All right, let's see how it plays out. Let's see how.
Yeah,
What
let's see how it
are they
plays out.
winning? What are they winning in this competition?
They're winning the NFTs from Planet Horse and also our good list from X social media, from at the Ronin Radio. Go to at the Ronin Radio on social media. It's actually tied to our radio token too, so you can check it out that way. But we have a good list, which the people who engage with our content on X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, are put into a leaderboard, right? The top 10 are getting prizes or raffles for prizes every single week. We're pushing that and supporting that right now. So the top 10 this week are actually going to get whitelists for an upcoming mint in the project of Planet Horse. So those are the giveaways we're doing on today's show. But like I said, you have to show us by the hour mark, right? And how do you show us? You at us on X, right, with a screenshot of the trade. The highest percentage increase over the course of this next hour is going to take away 2 free NFTs, which I will tell you now, the floor price for the Planet Horse NFTs is something. All right, I will leave it ambiguous until I've actually gone and checked it because I don't fucking know what it is.
Dude, wait, Planet Horse NFTs are a lot.
Yeah, they're not cheap, bro. There's something going on
They're
there.
not cheap. Those are not cheap, bro. What do you mean you've never seen it? Wait, do you know what you've just promised?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look.
Well, okay, let's go to the Ronin market. But this is, I don't know, like, have you checked out the project itself, right? Like, we can check out their social media too, give you guys an inside look. 29 or 30 RON floor is what I'm looking at right now.
No, it's 54.
Oh, that's
The
a lot.
origin.
55 RON floor.
Yeah.
$28.
Put this out here.
Yeah.
Floor price 37 RON. 37 RON. Why did it say floor price? Whoa. Okay. All right. Well, here is your NFT you'll be winning.
How about press Control R?
Yeah. Thank you for telling me how to refresh a page. But yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
that didn't work. Okay, try Control F4.
No, I'm not doing any more commands, bro.
You just try it.
No, bro. I don't know what's on the other side of that command. No, but shout out to everyone that's here. Shout out to our Twitter chat. You know, that's the home as well. So if you guys are here, we appreciate you. If you have any questions, you want us to check out projects or things that you've been doing on the Ronin Network too, then of course today is that day to do it. Thursday is a lot more chill. You know, we just check out what's happening, the vibes in the ecosystem and stuff like that too. But of course, we're experimenting and exploring new ecosystems. So there's always the opportunity to do that as well. A question that we had earlier on, before we got into the show, Luke Axie was asking on X, do you guys, or has any one of you have an idea how high AXS could go this bull cycle? Or does anyone even have the balls to give a prediction?
Who asked that? Who asked that?
Luke Axie on X. With just flexing on his PFP, by the way.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? I think AXS will do very well. I think we'll see $9 to $12.
Ooh. That's like just a straight up prediction? I didn't think he was going to give numbers, bro. But okay.
I think
Let me try to
I
find
think
AXS.
that's not financial advice. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
I
Of
mean,
course.
that's
Nothing's
just a
ever
guess,
financial
like
advice.
getting
It's
everything on the
fucking-
lottery, man. I mean, the chart doesn't tell me it's gonna give 9 or 12, but one thing you gotta remember is this is one of the OG tokens. It was the biggest gainer of 2021. When the cycle is at a point where people start buying things because they feel very rich from all their other coins, and they feel like all the other coins have kind of topped out or are too expensive. I think AXS will be potentially one of those that can get in. People will get in on, and if it does start going to like $6-12 and it has momentum, I don't see why it can't go higher, right?
Yeah.
Especially people seeing like how well it did in the last cycle. Of course, there's more like supply out, so maybe if we look at like market cap, it's kind of like, you know, yeah, even at market cap, man,
It's
like
difficult to move. Yeah.
it has a lot. It has a lot it can gain.
I definitely think AXS moving like almost better than Ron or earlier than Ron. I've had this gut feeling for well over a year actually, and talking to Theben helps confirm it too. But simply the fact that there's like, think about how many. I don't think there's that many people at this stage who are like underwater on AXS. It's been around $2, $3, $4 for so long now. You know, like it's there's going to be less sell pressure, I think, compared to Ron on the way up. Because if you think about all the people who bought Ron at $1, $2, $4, there's a lot of people that those are going to be big barriers that Ron is going to have to break if because you can't talk about AXS without comparing it to Ron, right? The other big coin of our ecosystem.
Yeah.
And I just think that there's going to be less resistance on the way up. And as Steven said, it's like the big name. If ever it happens in this cycle, but whenever, which it's going to be inevitable that gaming gets its time to shine. We just don't. There's no guarantee whether it's this cycle or the next one, right? But when it does, people are just going to go to AXS, and then there's an argument, of course, to be made for SLP in the same vein, right? Because it's like, imagine you just start seeing the energy or some gaming tokens going up. If you see AXS hasn't pumped yet, you're going to be like, I might as well put a little bag into AXS, right? That's how I'm feeling, or I'm guessing people would be, like, even people who've left the ecosystem would be thinking.
Yeah. Well, look at like March. This is March 2024. Last year, there was this kind of like gaming run, like all-time highs of run aligned with this time period too. So last year, 2024, the highs, we're looking at like $12, right? And it wasn't as if there was, like, I remember this period of time, and there wasn't like a direct like narrative that was like, oh, AXS is gonna run. You know what I mean? Like it just ran. It just did. Like money was just allocated.
Everyone was so focused on Ron. No one was talking about AXS.
And if you like
and
zoom
I
out
think
just a little more,
you can always take a look at look at AXS chart, Ron chart, and you can always see that historically AXS has made moves before Ron too. And it makes a lot of sense. I think AXS actually has a lot more exposure. What people don't know about Ronin is that sometimes people don't even know that Axie is on Ronin. I'm not even kidding you. I met you guys don't even know how many people I met. They're like, "What's Ronin?" But they know what Axie is.
Yeah.
Everybody in the space knows what Axie is.
Yeah, and they don't even know that like Axie is on Ronin. That's another thing. So this whole like people talk about bubbles, it's a real thing. You know, it's not like something made up. There are bubbles, and this is one of them. So AXS, not only was it one of the best runner of 2021, it's also in that Coinbase top 50 crypto index.
Yes,
it is. Which what normies come in if they want to invest in crypto through Coinbase, where all the normies go through is Coinbase. They buy that, right? So every time they buy that, AXS gets a little love, right? So just through that, I think, and if like the retail is really, really in, which I don't think retail is in now, but maybe there's like still a lot of room to go. And if they do, I think AXS can see that. And if charts start showing signs of life where like it's looking like it's about to break out of this, what is this, like 6-month accumulation zone, then traders start coming in. And when the traders start coming in, fireworks. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, bro. I mean, what gives us the faith and confidence in that right now? Arguably, I would say, of course, yesterday's news has put us in a much better position. With rate cuts. Do we want to go into much conversation about rate cuts? This is Ethereum right now.
Yeah,
Obviously,
sure. Why not? No, we
awesome
should.
chart.
Like, to be honest, some of this information, people really don't know what it means, right? What it entails, and like, how does it impact their decisions moving forward? I think it's extremely naive to like not address these kind of things and just expect like everything is going to be, sunshine and daisies, right? Because the financial markets is what dictates whether your industry does well or not, right? Sometimes it's not just like dumb luck. So even Jihos was talking about this yesterday when it was happening live. And you might be wondering, why is he talking about this? Like, I'm sure it's someone out there keyboard warrioring, go back to the basement and work. What are you talking about? Weight cuts. Look at your game. Like some dumb shit, right? But you don't understand like what it actually means.
For real. Yeah. I mean, you made a tweet, which was a very Ronky friendly version, which was just money got cheaper. Congrats. Like that's it. Money got cheaper. Essentially, if you really want to like boil down what the fuck a rate cut actually does, money got cheaper. Like, how does then if I'm further Ronky and retarded, why is money being cheaper good?
Well,
that was a question.
Money,
yeah.
Well, what happens is like, all the lads who have spare money, not everyone in the world does, right? For the regular person, with rate cuts, it means that there's probably going to be more people borrowing. Money becoming cheaper means that you don't want to be staying in dollars, right? You want to be spending those dollars on something that actually makes more money, right? So this is where assets, things like housing market, stocks, indexes, whatever, crypto even, right? Crypto is like a little bit further up the risk curve, and then that's where the money starts flowing into, because they just know that your money can multiply faster there. And this is going to be a signal, especially for normies, to like people who, your everyday people, to start borrowing money, right? I think the housing market is going to start getting hotter from all of this. I'm not saying that this is going to be good in the long run, right? But in the immediate future, like when I say immediate future, I'm not saying like today, go long today, and then we're going to make 20x. I'm talking like immediate futures and like over the next year. Good times will be coming for a lot of these assets that people
in the
buying.
Immediate, though, this is the immediate reaction. This was the build up before Jerome. Is it Jeremy? No, it's Jerome Powell, right? It's not Jeremy. Anyway, this is before Broski spoke, and then the reaction afterwards. So in the immediate, if you are a trader and arguably here in the soul trenches, if you're here, like, this is more than enough points in percentage to go and make some bags with. So the opportunities are kind of here. They're presenting themselves. And like the macro view in crypto, not like macro, like macro crypto right now is looking at yesterday as like, okay, it's kind of like the green light signal for a lot of shit to happen. One thing that I think is interesting actually to talk about today is BNB.
Oh, because, yeah. It's at $1,000 now.
That shit
crazy.
Cooking. That shit is cooking. Right, so it's just shy of it right now.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was last month. I think I was paying myself, and I sold like BNB at $830 or some shit. I think. And I'm just like, fuck me. Like today, I'm like, fuck me. Like.
Yeah. Well, all this lines up with a conversation that I like talking about, and I think it ties into like the experiment that we're doing here with Pump Fun as well. The tweet I'm referring to here is, and shout out to Eliza, because I don't know, like, just bottom line, she's fucking killing it. She's been killing it for like a year and a half, but she's still killing it. It is what it is. But she made a post, quite simple. Buybacks are the number one best performing token category this year. And this is undeniable. Like, the best tokens this year, the tokens that have performed the best this year have all had a flywheel where buybacks are included. And BNB is one of those. Yeah. Like, if you look at BNB and what it's proposed at the beginning, they always were gonna buy back and burn the token, and then of course on top of that, with Binance and stuff ventures, you get allocations, etc. So BNB really is like the fucking mecca of it. But like, another example I was using is Hype, right? Hype token with Hyperliquid. I just think these tokens have been the best all year, and there's been no question.
And another good example is the Ron token in 2045.
In 2069, bro. We're gonna fucking do it, bro. Let's go.
In 3002, we will start the Ron buybacks.
Yeah. I mean, we've had this discussion before, right? Like, there's upside to buybacks, and a lot of these projects have proven that. G-Host started to talk about buybacks again. If you don't know who G-Host is, welcome to the Ronin Radio. He's one of the co-founders of Sky Mavis itself, which created Ronin and also created Axie Infinity. But G-Host has started to talk about buybacks as well. Actually, I'm going to bring up his post on it, because he was kind of surprised at Kongs, right?
Yeah. I don't think he was surprised, but I think... I guess, you're right.
Speaking of Kongs, we're probably going to have a different conversation about that soon.
Ooh.
We'll bring that up in a bit. But yeah.
Okay, I'm reminding you to bring that up in a bit. But Geo's obviously Cyberkongs posted. Cyberkongs have bought a total of 2.6 million Kongs at an average price of 1.5 cents. This was done using a percentage of funds generated across our revenue verticals over the past 12 months, ranging from on-chain gaming to validated rewards, the first in our Kongs buyback program. He shouldn't be, for me, he shouldn't be that surprised, because Ronke and Sushi have just been religiously doing it for the last weeks and months, So he shouldn't be like, wow, it's such little buy power is causing a lot of upside. I think I'm just quoting by saying he's surprised.
That's why. Well, it does seem like it does seem like it, right? That first sentence. I know he's not surprised. That's why, because I know he's noticed these other things. It does sound like it is. He's that first sentence kind of says that, but we know he's not surprised. He's just. He's there's another way to view it, which is he's just clearly showing that he's not ignoring it, right? That's another way to put it. He's just saying this is very clearly very effective. That's another way to view that tweet.
Well, so let's do a fun part of the show where Gila tries to do math. Let's look at the numbers, right? 45k buyback caused a 33% increase.
Where's can you pull up the chart?
What chart? The Kongs chart? Yeah. Okay. Give me a sec. We're going to go to Deck Screener. Oh, by the way, shout out to the radio token. We have verified. We used your, our creator rewards, right, from our radio account to buy the Deck Screener verification. So the radio token is now verified on Deck Screener. Still really not that visible.
Base as why is radio token on Sol instead of Run? If you know how to launch a stream on Sol without launching a token on Sol, and launch a token on Ronin that directly connects to the Sol stream, then
let me know.
Do let me know. Do let me know.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Kong token.
Base is good at deving, so he could come back to us and have.
That's what I mean. That's why I said that, because I know that if someone can actually do it, maybe he can do it. So I'm happy to know.
Yeah.
So this is the buyback. This movement here, the sharp uptick. Is that what we're presuming? 17th of September. The post came out yesterday, 20 hours, 17th of September. Yep. So I assume that's
okay. So and what was it at beforehand?
It was market cap. It was 4.8 million. Price. We are looking.
And then it went up to 7. 4.8 took up to 7.
Yeah.
So that's 33% of 4.8 is what, like, 1.6 something. So
Well, see,
about
this is the thing, yeah. Like how liquidity pools work, right? Look at how much liquidity is in there. It's $407,000, right? So if you put 45K, you actually inserted about, like, let's just say, right, before, like, nobody else bought any. I'm sure someone bought something. I'm sure someone knew something they might have bought, or like some bot came and bought because they couldn't buy all this in one clip, right? They had
Yeah.
to do like probably multiple purchases. So while they were doing that, there was a lot of other bots or someone watching was probably buying along with them, and pushing the price up, obviously. So like, let's just say 45K. That's over like what at current liquidity. Like we go back to 350K. That's like what, more than 15%,
yeah.
right, of the entire thing. So even though how much the price may show, it's not really 6 million and so on, right? Like, but at the end of the day, like, it's a marketing thing, right? Like I'm just being honest, yeah, it's just a marketing thing at the end of it all. And if it helps bring attention, that's what's important for their project, right?
Also,
So,
it's also pushback to a lot of it's good for sentiment, because a lot of users in crypto, and not just gaming and not just recently, are just like sick of how many devs, how many projects like never buy back their own token. So when a token is down 99% and you're not seeing the CEO or the dev buy it, you're like, why the fuck should I be holding it? If he doesn't believe enough to put to like sell his couch, sell his TV, to like get on this thing that's gonna 100x again, if he's not doing that, so it's that's like, to go back to Eliza's tweet, that's why that's doing so well, because it's like it's marketing, yes, and it's also like the sentiment thing. Like, people are just sick and tired of devs just dumping on them and then just saying like, oh yeah, don't worry, we're working in the shadows, we'll be back better than ever, without ever showing it. So it's that too. It's like, we want a team that believes in it more than we do, and we fucking believe in it. You want that energy in the room. And a buyback plays a part in that.
No, I agree, and I like Kongs because Kongs are not cheap, bro. And I mean, I don't know about like the people who farming their bananas in the past and dumping it and whatever. It's like, oh, positive EV. I'm talking about like the team with the Kongs, right? Like, these guys knew what it felt to be like rich. There was a time Kongs were 200 ETH, and it was like an all-time high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For them, it's like they see 6 million market cap, they want to puke. You know what I mean? Bananas came out at $140 or something a piece. Yeah. So it's like, they know, that team ain't dumping for these, like, for the rights that you can get from these Kongs. So they're buying because they're trying to create a movement. Yeah. They're trying to create something more and like be. So actually, these are the kind of projects that I like, because those guys are working for your bags. You know what I mean?
God damn.
They're working for your bags, bro.
Look at the analytics though for Kongs as the NFT just alone, bro. Like, yeah, we talking in 2021.
Compare it with anything else, and it's like the since 2022, everything else flatlines. So
yeah. Oh, someone asked. Speaking of liquidity and what's going on, Crypto Senpai sorry. Yeah, do you think Ron will hit new all-time high this year? Interesting question. I'll tell you this. Actually, you guys go first. What do you think?
Do I think Ron will hit all-time highs this year?
Remember, the year only has what?
There's a few months left.
3 months left. Yeah. I don't really like people. Give a reasoning, right? Don't just say no or yes.
Yeah.
Just give your thought process behind it, because again, that's what this is all about, right? Having
opinion-wise, and I think I'll pull the Ron chart like up for this. I'm stuck. If you want to go first, whilst I pull this up,
I'll go first. I'll just say that it's very easy to say no, right? That's the easy answer. So I'm gonna say yes, but just because I'm a bit of a contrarian. But you have to find reasons too, right? I think that if it is going to go like beat all-time highs this cycle and like surprise us, it could do it in 3 months, because no one's expecting it to do it, period. So it's even though 3 months is short, if it is going to do it, it can do it in very little time. It's just a matter of, do we think it can do it? And I also think that the less people think it's going to happen, the more likely it is to happen. So I don't know. I think it's possible. I'm definitely not counting on it, but I'm already sufficiently exposed to Ron to not have to worry about it anymore.
You know what's crazy? Sorry to interject here. We can go right back to it, but on deck screener right now, if you type in Ron, it shows you like 17 Solana tokens, like without even showing actual Ron. Like that's I just blow my mind a little bit. But yeah, continue.
But yeah, so why not? Why the fuck not? If BNB can hit $1,000, anything can happen.
Crazy statements. Yeah, I do. Like, I agree with what you're saying. Is that it's easier to say no. I think, opinion-wise, I would be upset if we didn't at least see an attempt, a run-up. Like, would genuinely that would be very demoralizing for the last few years. Sushi. I just confirmed that by scrolling it all through. But yeah, that's why they're not there. I would be really upset. But for me, I think there is a possibility. But the reason why I would say no and stand on no is because I do think this, and this is the home, right? I call Ronin home, to be honest. I've been very loyal to it for the last 3 years, building here, being a part of that ecosystem, building Ronin Radio out, etc. But I think that this year specifically, there is like this, there's this like layer of like toxicity that exists and is like lurking in the shadows of Ron holders, right? And I think a lot of them are like in a position primed to jump on break-even opportunities or just to get out, Like, so I think there's going to be a lot of resistance on the way up if we do have a run up towards all-time highs, where people will like they'll be happy with a 2x and you know what, I just don't want to deal with this anymore. So yeah, but on Stark's point, like having the contrary approach, that when as many people are saying no, like of course there's more people that potentially could come in and buy the dumpers bags. And we continue the run up. I just think there's a lot of fucking sell pressure. That's my honest take.
Trevor says Ron is never going back to $4. I've lost all hope. And for me, it's if people like Trevor have lost all hope, because for me it was like when everyone was saying like the toxic positivity, all of that, when everyone was convinced everything was going to be great, everything was going to go up, that for me triggers more alarm bells of something's not right. And when more and more people give up all hope, that's exactly when I start to it starts being conceivable that it might happen.
It could happen. Yeah.
Because if so, yeah.
Well, if I'm being dead ass, like, look, I'm not a person that can look at a monetary value, crunch the fucking numbers, and give this big brain fucking take on why it can get back to this evaluation. But I just think that it's like, just to say this, when we were at $4, right, we are in a significantly more advanced position and a more aligned position with Ethereum today than we were at that $4. Considerable difference, right? So when you evaluate something, of course, this is why I'm not going to look at it and give you a fucking big brain monetary take. But really, when you look at what Ronin or Ron is and what Ronin as a network is, it is considerably more valuable today than it is back when it was at $4. And that is how fun.
Also, something to not ignore is that the team is not doing very much to pump up the coin like other coins might be doing. And I'm not saying that as a dig. I'm saying it like that. Those are bullets that are left, right? That they're not doing the buybacks. There are things there that are, there are conscious choices that they're not making yet. Right. And I think we have to give them the credit there that if they decided to, they could. So if they wanted to, they could make the Ron hit all-time highs before the end of the year, but that's not all they're trying to build. And so I think that's where a lot of the toxicity and the negativity comes from a lot of people, is that they don't see they're not even fed up with the price. They're fed up with like this inaction, and they don't see why it's not being done yet. And I have I like to think that I have the humility to think if I can't see it, then they must have a very good reason not to be doing it yet. I don't know. I think I set up Theban perfectly for.
Yeah, here's the fun part, right? We get to
I'm just a dickhead, you know, who's just like waiting for everybody to speak their mind and come and be like, actually, no. In all honesty, there's two parts to this, right? I think it will break all-time high, but at the same time, it won't. So I think like what everyone's looking at is the price, right? I think Ron's gonna hit all-time high in market cap. I think it will break all-time high in market cap. I think that's likely to happen, and that's big because on an all-time high in market cap from here is an easy 4x, right? So 4x from here, that's a $2 Ron possibly, yeah. So it depends on how much more Ron unlocks. What we don't know is that. What people don't look at is like how much supply has been coming out, right, since that all-time high, and a lot has come out, right? So even though the price is at like 50 cents, the market cap is like still at, you know, $350 million. So like that's why I mean. So in order for it to like reach all-time high in market cap, it only needs to be at $2. And in order for it to actually reach all-time high in dollar value, you know, that's gonna be what, double that, right? Or no more. Sorry, more than. Sorry, like way more than that, or
like 8x.
Yeah. So it's like that's why I'm not sure about like if it's gonna do in dollar value, but I think in terms of like market cap value, I think it will. And you know, it's been in this range for what, 6 months now. I think it's like a giant accumulation zone, and once it does actually break out of here, retests it properly, this shit can fly, you know?
Yeah.
I think people are gonna look back and be like, "Oh fuck, Ron was so cheap," and I get it. It's not about it reaching $4 again, but it's more about like every time, whenever you trade, yeah, you gotta look at it at like as a brand new trade, right? So you gotta look at it at like where it is today, and not like where it was a year ago or 2 years ago, because that's how you fuck yourself over, right?
Yeah.
By looking at it. So you gotta look at where it is now, where it's headed to, and then you just see it as like new trade. And then if you do it that way, I think a lot of people will do well. And Ron, again, we're in an industry of speculation. We're in an industry of like seeing what's the narrative and so on. When there's stupid amount of money coming into crypto and everyone's feeling rich and they feel like everything they bought is too expensive already, money will rotate. And when it does rotate, like Ron is one of the biggest gaming tokens, right? Alongside with like IMX, maybe we can even consider ARB as a gaming token, but not really. ARB is like everything. But like, you know, those kind of tokens, like you only need one of those to run for money to flow into Ron as well. So we'll see.
Yeah. No, I think one of the biggest things to take away from that is that, yeah, if you approach this as a new trade, there's definitely a better approach to look at it. Like, I think my histrionics in this space cloud a lot of the vision too much with things. But you're so smart. You're so smart.
People remember this, right? A lot of the people in our like space in Ronin, one of the reasons why they get farmed is because they're not actually traders, right?
Yeah.
Or they don't really look at charts. They're actually passionate people who just enjoy playing games and they like to invest. And maybe they did really well in their Axie run up, right? So it sucks, but like honestly, crypto is like very skill heavy. Yeah. Even me, I fucked up so many times because I ignored that aspect of the industry for so long, because all I knew in my life was how to play video games and strategize, and I didn't really want to look at the money aspect, you know. But now times are changing, and you know, you get pushed into a corner, you have to start looking at it, and then it's all starting to click. And I have no problem sharing knowledge, right, about it, because I obviously, you know, everyone here is our people, right? I don't want anybody to get wrecked at the end of the day. So yeah, I think I think just have a new lens. Someone said in chat that's depressing. It's not. That's how life works, though. You know what I mean? Like thinking that, oh, if it doesn't reach all-time high in dollar value, that's like in your mind only.
Yeah, it's a cage
know?
you're putting yourself in.
Yeah, that's in your mind. That's the expectation you're putting, or like moon math or whatever it may be. You got to be real with like, how numbers, how money flows and all that stuff, because that's the real reality. Yeah.
For real. Nah, facts. Honestly, if you can't come out of like, if you that's like the different, like, here we go, fucking philosophy moment. But that's like a real, like, that's in every walk of life. If you don't actually smash your own fabricated idea of reality and accept fucking reality, like, you're cooked. You're actually cooked. So,
but like, I love Bruce's comments. If you want to bring it up, it's just like, how strong is culture and bag bias, where even Theban stopped strategizing. Like, that's.
Oh,
I mean, it's true. It's not as a. It's not as a dig at all. It's more to say, think about how
strategic this man is.
Yeah, and how hard it must like how strong that hold must be for those.
But honestly, that was Ronin, bro. That was Ronin, man. Like, like, go back to Axicon Barcelona. Go back to the year that
those were the days,
followed after that. Like, bro, it like sometimes like it's tough out here, bro, because I'm like, I want to go back, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? There was a different vibe, and again, even in my explanation, a lot of it is from the vibes, like absence. Like, that's not really here.
Yeah. Hopefully, I saw there was a post about YGS again. Hopefully, we'll meet up there this year.
Yeah, actually, we tweeted them out. I said, should Ronin Radio make an appearance? He said, yeah, fancy balut again. And I nominated you, Theban, as our balut eater.
What?
I've
never had balut in my life.
But you got a Filipino wife, man. So, like,
I know, and I refuse to eat balut.
I've never tried it. I've never tried it. I would try it. I don't know why I wasn't nominated. I'm a willing
bro. I think that's why you're not nominated. They want unwilling participants.
Okay, they want you to suffer. Whereas if you just have this Frenchman who's like, oh, this we eat even older egg.
Yeah.
You guys made it a fermented egg, right? I don't
know. My wife is Russian, and it's the first time I've seen things where even I can't eat. Like these ferments.
Yeah.
There's stuff that even I can't eat.
Oh, I've got it. The idea, bro. A Pump Fun stream, Theban eating balut. All right.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
There we go. That's our viral.
Thank God I'm out here in the West and not in the Philippines right now, because there's no balut out here, bro.
Yeah, they ain't getting it.
Even
they ain't selling that monstrosity out here.
Even the Pump Fun stream in November during YGS will cook.
Yeah. I'm just going to give the guys here in the Pump Fun chat, if they've never seen or heard of balut before, this is what we are talking about. They want us to eat this. They want us to eat
something straight out of Jurassic Park.
Like, what the fuck is this, bro?
You just close your eyes and you chew.
Bro, that one still has its beak, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck is
beak,
this?
man. How can you eat that?
Just close your eyes and chew, like.
Bruh.
No.
Right. Bruce? I nominate Bruce. Just send
Bruce said touching that shit.
Send Bruce.
So what's this? Psyduck.
Oh my god.
So this was last year. This was last year. Wait. Oh no, it's not. Had it Gunlock? Gunlock had the video.
Yeah. When you were in that cage.
Yeah.
So that they even put you in a small glass cage so that the smell doesn't get away from you.
Oh, facts. Wait, what? Why when I search Gunlock Gila, it starts showing me like Gundam Wyndham or whatever? Like, the fuck? Gunlock. I'm gonna have to go to your profile. If someone can share it, I mean, no, whatever. We'll find it. It should be in media. I'm gonna expose all your media real quick. Fucking awesome. Well done, lad.
This is Ronky for you, lad.
Also, this is the better banner. I will just state this out in the open. I mean, you could have cleaned this this up, but yeah, this
Who
is the
made
better
it,
man.
by the way? The banner. Actually, that's what I was gonna talk about. CyberCon is about the banner, right? Because
Oh,
there's a few people who got left out of there, and there was chaos on the timeline. The moment Jihos wrote, "Oh, if you support or use this banner or something," you know what tweet I'm talking about? He's like, "Use the
yeah, he was
banner."
like, I recommend you use this.
Bro, as soon as he wrote that, I'm like, ah, shit, we're gonna
Yeah.
go through a
Here we
shit
go
storm.
again.
This is for sure.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at it, I was like, wait, this person's missing. Wait, that community is missing. Wait, this, and then it's like, oh no, I know exactly where this is headed to, right? Because you know how this is, right? Like within Ronin, there's like tribes, yeah,
Yeah.
and like you leave a tribe out. It's real bad, bro. It's real bad.
You start a war.
Well, I mean, the biggest, I guess, fight that was put up against it has been from Wild Forest. I mean, we can talk about the drama down there.
Was Kong? I can't remember the banner. Was Kong's left out of it?
Yeah, Kong's on it. I don't think.
Yeah. Well, they're leaving Ronin.
But look, how much fucking content? Where's this video? Jesus Christ!
We're close to it there. We're close to it there.
We're close. We're here. I mean, I might have actually gone past it.
No, these battles were after YGS. Go down. It was further down.
Jesus, your memory's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Except when my wife tells me to do something, suddenly my memory is shit.
I can relate. Actually, she thinks like I have like problems because I forget so much shit. I'm like, I swear I don't. It's just honestly, it's like a sad way of living, and it's probably not priority.
Or that we have ADHD. That's the other way to just say.
Yeah. No, it's not here, bro. If it would be, if it was here, it would be in this region. Yeah. So.
I think Bruce makes a good point. He says he thinks that the folks who publicly talked about leaving got left out. The ones who contemplated leaving, even.
Yeah.
Which is true. Like fair. Aperon discussed it. Wild Forest discussed it. Kong's obviously did more.
I don't think anyone discussed leaving. It's more like multi-chain, right? I can't write.
That's what he means.
Okay. What Ragmon did is leaving, yeah, because they split the NFTs and how they work on two places because they were greedy little pigs, yeah, because they wanted to fucking they wanted to like launch a new NFT collection over there so people play with that, you play over here, the servers are split as if like we're playing from two different countries. It was retarded. Yeah. But I think people who are like, okay, we're just gonna go multi-chain to give different experience. It's multi-chain. What it actually is just multi-wallet.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just a bunch of bullshit saying multi-chain because you're just like trying to get a little bit more attention economy game and all that shit. So at the end of the day, it's a bunch of nothing. And you can just call it, oh, we're going multi-wallet and just move on. But I don't feel like maybe that's why they were targeted. I feel like all the people who are just here like from back in 2023, I want to say, kind of got left out, right? Or 2024 was it? End of 2023, early 2024. Except for Moko, obviously, because Moko's just goated right now. So
yeah, I think there is an element as well that like you don't look at, right? Like we from the consumer point and where the complaints have come from has largely been about the fact that Wild Forest is a good product. Why are they not supporting it? But there's in
wait, pull up the banner, bro. Where's the banner?
I'm trying to talk in business, bro. Like if you can't work well with a team, it doesn't matter. Like it that might be the case. I'm not saying that is the case, right? But like that could be a component of it. Like maybe these teams have not worked well together, and they're on Ronin, but they do build quite in solidarity, right? Like we don't know the ins and outs of those things, and people are just quite quick to. This isn't the banner, but this is essentially the imagery that the banner is based off of, and the IPs are represented here. So what we can see is obviously Axie, Kataro, and Masamune. Moku is in here. But
do you know who made this?
Moki? No, not clear. This was one that I said this was quite funny because a lot of the like I don't know.
Everybody's thinking it's Mario because of the on-chain Nintendo, and myself included, and I was told otherwise. But this is like
it's actually Barney.
It's from Pixels. It's Barney from Pixels. But it's out of But I think it's out of all the characters you could have picked, the one that looks like Mario. Anyways, and this is Barney.
Who's the dragon? the little baby
That's,
dragon.
bro, I was literally about to say, I have no fucking clue what game or what this is. Like, I actually don't know. I still don't know.
Yeah.
Does anyone in the chat know what that dragon is?
Is it
It's blue eyes,
the-
white dragon?
the-
Okay, yeah.
Is it Ragnarok Langverse, the game that
It
none of
might
us
be.
play?
Actually, it
That's-
might be.
No way, it's Ragmon.
No,
Oh,
not
Landverse.
Ragmon.
Oh, right.
Ragmon.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
Genesis
yeah.
and
Okay,
Landverse.
that's fair. I think if it isn't, then they got robbed, right? I
No.
think
No, it has to be them.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Then,
Oh, it's
Cambria.
Cambria.
Oh,
I don't know.
so
oh, that's Cambria?
yeah.
Well,
So if I'm
Oh,
Ragnar,
yes.
so if I'm Ragnarok, I'm pissed.
Is the
Yeah.
land?
If I'm
That's-
if I'm Kong's Ragnarok, like for example, like what the fuck is Canstar doing there? Yeah, it's like if there are games or like you got a mascot, okay, I get it, Canstar, but like if you got Canstar, you gotta get the Kongs in there. You know what I mean? You cannot get Genkai's in there and then like do this, right? So that's what I mean. Like it started a little more than uniting. I feel like this kind of like started splitting
Yeah.
people up, even though it
Yeah.
had good intention. I don't even know who made it, right? Maybe they were like, okay, these are all the people I can fit in there. But you gotta
Yeah.
know how communities work, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you feel left out, right? You feel like you're stabbed in the back. Like
Yeah.
is
Also,
that's what's gonna
you
happen.
have to think about it. It's a choice that it's everybody in a line, because then people start thinking about ranking, about who's favored, who's not, who's, when it could just be if all the characters are facing us, then you don't have that issue coming up of people saying like, why is that project ahead of mine when blah blah blah. It could just be
Wait,
the one
did people actually say that too? I didn't know.
I don't know.
That was
Maybe
even a
I just did.
conversation.
I just did. Maybe I just put that out there to add more.
No, I
feel
mean,
to
if
the
I'm a
podcast.
project, I'm just glad. If my thing is in there, I'm just glad it's there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm probably not thinking about that too much, but yeah.
Honestly, look. Now, I'm not a marketer, but I think the best thing that they could have done would be to have posted this, right? To have posted this and let the community feel it. Like that was the approach for me, because you are like you when you're making a stance, it is tough.
You know what? That's actually pretty genius.
Well, thanks.
That's
Yeah.
actually pretty
Isabel.
genius. That's probably the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
That's probably the
Maybe.
smart. I'm sorry. I think he got cut
Fucking
out. So
asshole.
I'll finish his sentence.
Yeah, what? They don't know if we go, what the fuck this is, bro? What the fuck do you think this is? Fucking, hey, by the way, guys, I'm just going to remind you, we are 2 minutes away from locking in the winner of today's competition. It was a fucking total flop, to be honest with you, but here we are in experiment land. The experiment for you guys who have just joined us now was the fact that over the course of the first hour of the show, whoever was able to sell the token, and I was encouraging sell it, right? Whoever was going to make the highest profit percentage by the hour mark of the show will win the NFT today. So, of course, you have 2 minutes to do that. You have to screenshot your profit percentage on the trade that you made and at the Ronin Radio, and we will sort out the winner post show. So shout out to everyone that's been involved. A lot of you guys are still here from the normal channels. We love that. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming out. We've still got some topics I guess we could run through. You guys have been active in the chat. Shout out to Bruce for being here. Big shout out to Kitty World as well. The mint is coming up, I believe, in the next week or so. So heesh.
Can you put the banner back on, because Trevor's saying something and I want to see what, because he said there's something big missing from this poster, though there's a big shout out on the left hand side. What do you guys think that is? If you can go back to the
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You know what I was wondering while I was looking at that poster? I was like,
where's
oh
Jin?
shit, the wrong case won. Yeah, where's Jin? Where's fucking Jin?
True.
Jin
There's a
Jin
big shout
is
out.
gone.
Where? There ain't no shout out, bro.
But the
The
Kataro,
original failsafe was that all of these projects were going to be included in the event that this is promoting, Token 24/9, but that wasn't even true. So, yeah.
So what do you mean by shout out, Trevor?
No, there's a big shout on the left hand side. What do you guys think that is?
I don't see the big shout.
Big shadow. You meant big shadow. There's a big shadow on the left hand side.
I don't see a shadow.
Wait, Trevor, what? Like, are you taking hallucinogenic drugs right now to cope with your Ron issue?
There was a shadow. What on the initial one?
Oh, Logic top blasted. I'm sorry, bro. I'm fucking sorry, bro. Oh, what's good? There was a shadow. I think it was removed. Okay, can we
Listen,
like fucking?
We
trace
know one
this?
thing. One thing we know about Gila is he historically, yeah. Did when Logic said top last, it reminds me of that time in Tama meme where Gila launched coins.
Yeah, facts. I'm not here to make you money, bro. The fuck?
It's like, what was the other coin that you launched, but it never took off? It was an
Jokes?
accident, and
It
then
took
you
off,
like
bro. That shit
double.
went to
No,
500.
you double launched something. You remember that?
Oh yeah, we was just in chat. I think it was
You like double.
if I'm
launched
down,
something
she's down.
on accident.
If she's down, I'm down or something.
Or some
It was-
oh my god.
No, it was left hard,
Jesus.
left hard, left hard, left hard, left hard. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
left hard. I actually still have the art for that.
Oh, there's a bigger version of it, Trevor? I had no idea. Oh, mid curve, right? That one.
Mid curve, not left hard. Mid curve. How could you forget? Well, because I'm a fucking lefted, mate. But no, like you should understand that. Like, if we launch something, like, is there really gonna be like a diligent fucking monetary plan behind it? Fucking come on.
Yeah.
fucking real.
Earlier, Sushi was like, yeah, you could have, not locked all your supply. You could have bridged it over. You could have made a new liquidity pool here and did all this stuff. Guys, we're just like, fuck
Guys,
it. Just
like
lock
what?
it. Look at it later.
No, like what?
What? That's 2 gigabrain, bro. It's not happening.
Either way, I can't share this image right now.
I can
Which
just
image?
imagine
Okay, no, I
Sushi
can.
drinking his tea with his pinky up. You know what I mean? While saying that, like,
Yeah. Oh, these guys know. This is why they run fucking Ronky and shit, bro. You know, you ain't gonna see a Ronky come from me, bro. Let me see if I can get this actually. Window. Yes. I just needed to show you guys this. That was it. I just needed it. Okay. That was the other token we launched. All right.
Oh my god! How much? How sleep deprived were you?
This was peak Tama meme, bro.
yeah, look at the piece of turd at the bottom. I don't know if you missed that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
That was added by me. That was
How did-
definitely my addition.
How did I miss this? I must have been sleeping when you.
You
should
must have actually been
sleeping.
asleep. Yeah. This was like, yeah.
No, I
was down,
remember
The heli?
Stark went missing like after the first couple of days of Tama meme. I don't know. I think you went on vacation or something, or like
Oh yeah, for a week.
you were
I
were
did-
working because you were about
Yeah.
to leave your job and you had to
Yeah.
do a bunch of hours or something.
Yeah,
Imagine
and
that.
that week,
Left
that
his
week,
job,
that
peak
week
Tama
cost
meme.
that week cost me a lot of money not being able to be full on.
But you know what's
Tama
funny
Yeah.
is right after you quit your job, that's when everything started to do well for you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Gotta
Wait,
believe in
someone's got
yourself at
the-
some point.
Someone's got the link in chat. Oh, because I opened chat late, it's not there. Fenway. Oh no, I got it. I got it. Let's put it on the screen. What are we talking about? This fucking shadow? I don't even open images on X. So
Show us
Here
the
we are.
shadow.
okay. What the fuck are you guys speculating? This isn't Pokemon. Like they're not doing something here.
Who said Pokemon?
No, just like Pokemon. Normally, like you get like all the speculation sites. There's literally accounts that are based on Pokemon speculation.
It looks like because if Kotaro's jumping up with, it looks like it's like we're going to battle or something. We're
Also,
going to war.
what?
Oh, that's Forgotten Universe. That is not in the second one.
No, I know,
Why
but
did-
like, what? Why is it there? So someone
Jesus,
added
there's so,
this.
there's so much.
There's so many versions.
There's so much that at the very least it's doing what it has to be intended to do, which was like create some drama.
I think this would have been better if they'd have moved this whole group of people like forwards and allowed that space behind them.
Yeah, or put a shadow in the back, like who's gonna follow us into battle? You know?
Yeah, but I mean, this could be like where the fuck are we going? This could be a building. This could be a place, a destination they are walking to. Either way, I honestly don't give a fucking flying shit anymore. So it is what it is. It's a banner. Suck my dick. I don't know what is this meta going around with people putting images that can't fit in the banner. Like, what is that? Are we actually like? I don't know, bro. That's what I've seen on my timeline mostly over the last week. So thank God for fucking rate cuts, so some shit can actually happen instead of whatever has been happening recently.
Look at him. He got rugged. Or he's just standing very still. Can't tell.
He's not capable. He's not capable of standing very still.
His ADHD always gets the best of him.
Yeah.
All right, what's chat saying now? I want to hear from chat, guys. You
Yeah.
know, we're always yapping up here. What's chat actually saying? Anything interesting going on with anybody? I feel like these days we see a lot of drama on the timeline, you know, especially when it comes to the Ronin community. But I want to know when we're gonna band together, man. I feel like if price starts going up, it will happen on its own. But sometimes you just get sick of it, you know.
Yeah, it's like anytime there's a bit of boredom, drama comes out. But it's getting way too repetitive, right? It's like
it's the same shit.
Same shit every time. It's the same people and it's the same arguments, and it's just like, bruh. At least it's not even entertaining anymore.
Exactly, and it's like sometimes there's a bunch of AI slop and shit. I'm just like, oh, come on, man. Like,
yeah, I didn't even catch, like, that's how much my algos. I don't know, but I didn't catch any of the arguing over the banner. I didn't see a single post about it. I didn't even see a single one.
I definitely got to see it. So what happened on Twitter is, like, the last weeks I've been on the For You tab, and it just absolutely destroyed me mentally. Like, I have not been able to recover from that. So the last couple of days I changed to I didn't even realize it was on the For You tab, by the way. I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what the fuck is it? Then I switched to following for like the last like couple of days, and oh my god, everything's been infinitely better. But obviously at the same time I have to see all the bullshit with like I have to see all the bullshit with like the stuff that people write that don't really make sense a lot of the times. So yeah. I'm bringing him up. I don't know what he was doing hiding in the back there, but I'm fucking bringing him up.
Yeah, just lurking.
Slow shit.
What is he doing?
I don't know what's going on.
He's being mysterious.
Monday,
Nah, bro,
I'll send you
I'm
guys
gonna
all the leaks in parallel to Fireside. Okay, Bruce.
Oh, please save
You guys
my
are
life. Give me
really
Grand
pushing
Arena.
this to the limit, eh? You're really
Yeah.
pushing it to like the last day. They're taking a page out of Sky Mavis's book. You know, they're really doing. Bro, what's gonna happen
There's
is
like something in there. There's something
Bro,
in that last
Grand
sentence
Arena
that could be played around with, but I'm not gonna.
what's gonna happen is Grand Arena and fucking the what is it called?
Super Monkey
the,
Battle.
actually, the MMO playtest is gonna come out exactly the same time. I'm calling it right now. It's coming out on the 30th, right, of September at 11:59 p.m. Just calling it right now.
It would be so stupid to launch both of those things the same day, though.
Exactly. I would have to agree with you. And you know what? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We'll see.
Because you know what it is? Both teams are like perfectionists. Everything needs to be amazing. It needs to be intact. Okay, we gotta squeeze out every possible minute to like polish all this stuff, and then they're gonna launch it 1 minute before. What's launching? And aren't you launching it yet before in September? Did you literally say you're launching this month?
Oh, maybe that's a leak into the fact that it's not gonna be at the end of September.
True.
Does that mean? I mean, Bruce is a very smart.
Monday. You're saying Monday, and Mokusai chat.
Bruce is a very smart man. He doesn't say things he doesn't mean. So you have to.
He literally told me last month that the
biggest
first
shit talkers and
experience
jokers as well. So
last month on the show, I asked him, okay, when is the first experience coming out for Grand Arena? He said this month. I got a clip, dog, and nothing came out last month. Nothing. I literally waited. I waited till 11:59 p.m. Nothing. I want to sleep. Disappointed.
Wait, let's check out Moku's most recent tweets, right? There may be something here. There may be nothing here. All right. The Fortune Finders thing. Okay, I guess you could say Bruce could argue that this was something. This was
But
something.
it was launched. It was launched in September, so it wasn't the August launch.
True facts. You're really yeah. There you go. I was trying to save you, but there was no saving you. The dark egg thing happened. Like the luck being drained from different Mokis happened. I guess in August.
Yeah, well, it's like in Fortune Finders when you lose your luck. So it's like it was teasing the launch. It was teasing the launch of Fortune Finders.
Okay, so this is the last thing you guys posted in August.
It's a gap here, wrong month. Okay, all right. Like now they're really pulling.
No, they're
the cards
pushing it.
here.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
all
they're
right.
pushing it.
I know we're ronkies, but like you can't take that much of the piss.
Like, wait a minute.
We're
Hang
slow,
on.
but we're not that
No.
slow.
Something's
No.
not adding up.
But honestly, though, we could get to the end of September, and hopefully, God willing, right, we have Grand Arena, we have the Axie MMO, both things playable live and going on. Also, potentially favorable.
Also, remember you have to sign up before tomorrow, or tomorrow's included. But if you want, if you're
go to
eligible
Discord.
for the Axie play test, you have to sign up, and it says before Friday. So to be safe, if you're eligible, you have to sign up today.
Yeah,
and I haven't done that, so that was me reminding myself because I haven't.
Wait. What did you say?
If you want to be able to play and do the play test, you have to do the sign up thing.
Oh no! Didn't we sign up like 5 times already?
This is what I mean.
No, this is the 6th one. It's the 5 times don't matter. It's the 6th one, and then if there's another delay, you'll have to sign up a 7th time.
I
It's
feel
the
like they're
Revenge of
just
the Sith.
farming engagement at this point.
Yeah. It's if I forget a step after being so hyped to play it, just because I forgot to like tick a box, I'm gonna lose my shit on the timeline.
Yeah.
Bat Ronky is gonna be an evil Bat Ronky for a day or two.
Where is this tweet anyway? Because they did tweet out earlier this week. I think it's here somewhere.
Jay says, I'm just playing. Wait, I'll see if I can leak something. Let me ask Big Boss.
Okay, we're waiting.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Stream's not
that we
ending.
will wait. We
Stream
won't
Not
end the
fucking
stream.
ending. I don't care if we will wait here for 56 hours. We're waiting.
Okay, well that's you, boss, mate.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. Gila's gonna be here
Yeah.
because I got a family.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Wait, let me just read through this because I was under the. I read this and thought, bro, I've signed up already, so I don't need to pay attention to this.
Even there, I
did. So make sure you join Discord. I mean, hubs, comms, updates, and player support through the release. But it's
also
saying
it's a quote tweeted about you have to sign up on there, and then you have to also join the Discord. God, I'm in the Discord at least. I'm in the Discord. I just want.
They can't be this much friction, man.
Yeah, this is crazy.
They can't be this much friction,
Yeah.
bruv. Like I swear to God, maybe I'm just retarded, right? But like I feel like I've signed up like 6 times already.
Yeah,
I'm
and
serious.
even like I'm not a Mystic owner or anything like that. I'm selected because I'm in the top 200 wallets with the highest Axie score. I should just be able to rock up the day the game launches and sign in with my Ronin because it's like on-chain validated that I can play the fucking game. Not have to like make sure you're on Discord. Make sure you don't fill any.
Oh, okay. So they say link your email and eligible Ronin address before Friday. I think most people should have already had that done, right? Like I feel like that's already automatic. I think it's just like saying to make sure. I don't think it's actually saying you just do it right now, right? It's like just saying that make sure it's already
make sure you have
done.
an email, basically, which all of us have an email attached.
Yeah, like the email and the wallet are attached, right?
Okay, guys, put your pitchforks down. I'm turning off the torches. Like
Yeah, no. This is more of a reading comprehension issue, guys. Please remember, we're wrong case. We don't read.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say like if you signed up here, you should be fucking good, and if you've got your email linked to your wallet, then you should be good.
Yeah. You scared the shit out of me, Stark. I swear to God. Like, Because I remember reading this and I was like, oh, that's fine. And then not thinking about it. Now you're like, oh, tomorrow. I'm like, what? Wait, what? I started like fucking.
You're logged into the wrong website. You need to go to account Sky Mavis, but don't do it live because it'll show your email,
I've done it. I've already done it.
Phone number, your address. Okay, cool.
I did off screen, but I was just checking out if there's any little gems here. Oh yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
I got 3 tickets for
the botting contest.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know this is new though. Sneak peeks, I think. I haven't looked at this website literally since the fucking trailer. So, but yeah, man, this MMO, honestly, bro, like fuck this game. I've got a lot of eggs in baskets.
A lot of what?
Eggs in baskets.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think this is gonna be. I think the MMO is huge. I feel like it's gonna have to be one of like multiple different components that's gonna bring the life back into Axie.
This was cool.
I think you do this, you start, trying to do your plushies and maybe even like a physical TCG while you're at it and everything, and you push with that. And I think a lot of people will get behind something like that.
Yeah.
One thing I've learned. Yeah, physical TCG. So that's something like I've learned like recently, not too long ago, was that like online TCGs don't really. It's not that they don't make sense; they do make sense, but people don't really connect with them as much as they would connect with like a physical TCG. Even if they don't have someone to play with, as long as they can hold the cards, they feel like they want to go online and play. Like it's just a psychological thing, right? Like I said, like recently I started picking up Pokemon because I wanted to learn like what's the fuss about. I wanted to also I also realized that it's actually a really easy game to learn, and I wanted to play something with my children. So it was like, okay, let me see it and let me see what they've done and their history of like how they've developed and changed their game and everything. And yeah, like it makes a lot of sense, man. So obviously, we could talk about hindsight and say like, oh, I actually should have done this 4 years ago or 3 years ago or whatever in 2021. But that was like the best time, but the next best time is today, right? The next best time after today's tomorrow. So I hope that they will still do something like that. Something you can hold, man. I missed 2023 December when they were doing the merch. Dude, they sold out of every merch.
Yeah.
Right? Like there are people who want, like I thought it was a successful experiment on like the marketing / like people buying side.
They probably made a net loss though.
No, you know what I heard? I heard it's because of like distribution, right?
Yeah.
That they got turned off from it. I haven't received like I think 80% of my orders still. And it's like fucking 2 years later. Right?
Yeah, next
Like,
Christmas, that's what it was. It's a pre-order for Christmas.
I don't know.
Next year.
I didn't receive my hoodie. I didn't receive my shirts. I didn't receive something else too. The only thing I did receive was the puffy. Right? I received that one.
Crazy you haven't received it because you were yeah.
You almost won the thing, right?
No, but it's about like
first. I don't know.
I came first. Come on, man. I gamified that fucking shit. Everyone ran my playbook for that, right? Because I was like, Mystic Axie? Don't mind if I do. So that was because back then Mystic, man, for me that was the gem. I mean, still is actually. Mystic's still a gem, but like, yeah, I put a lot of effort into that, and it was definitely positive EV, and I think it was an amazing experience for everybody involved as well, because they had a lot of fun with it, right? We all had fucking fun with it. That was some good times. But yeah, now it's different.
I do want Axie more tangible, material, touchable. You know what I mean? I need like we need to get to that phase of the IP's development, man, for real. So. Jay said no reply, so no, take that as no leak. So yeah, we can keep moving on. One thing that was asked earlier in the show that we didn't address actually was someone was mentioning about rice, Bronchi, and wanted us to give takes on that. But you mentioned Mystic Axie, and it just fired back in my brain because the sushi competition prize #1 spot is Mystic Axie. But Rice don't look too good, broski. From like me just not really paying attention to anything that's going on.
Well, because the contest isn't live, right? So I've been slowly accumulating a bit of rice. We'll see. Because it was way too expensive before to contemplate participating in the sushi leaderboard. So I say
I just saw what Bruce said. Make a TCG, we'll all play it.
Yeah.
Honestly, if money wasn't an issue, maybe, but like I think there's too much focus on. Yeah, it's tough, man.
You got family to feed, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta have
exactly.
livelihoods to live. Like we ain't,
making games is it takes a lot of time. That's for sure. Especially if you want to make a good one.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't saying it needed to happen now, right? We'll see. Maybe next cycle or the cycle after that, we can be in positions where that can be.
Yeah,
that's so far.
Next week.
I feel like it will happen. I think card games, TCGs in general is like there's a lot of potential there because you're quite literally selling cardboard.
Yeah.
The profit margins are insane, right? As long as you have attention, and people actually you actually build something that's good and easy for people to pick up with a decent IP.
Yeah. Let's pump these creator fees, and then maybe this cycle you can contemplate making a card game.
Facts, but I mean, based off of today's performance, ladies and gentlemen, we are with the creator fees. We're making a McDonald's meal a show.
Nice.
So,
patience, young Padawan.
Yeah,
Yes.
Patience.
Well, at least I can have a chicken mayo and a medium fry this afternoon. That's what we'll get. Either way, what do we think of this?
Yeah, you have. Yeah,
that is the question. I want to pull up the question that was asked way earlier in the chat.
I've been buying rice since it's been below 15 cents. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, it had quite literally no reaction where it was supposed to find support. Actually, I guess it had a little bit of a reaction. It front ran it, but that looks real bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'll say. I think if someone was supposed to be market making this,
doing a bad job.
It's not like they're doing a bad job, but it's more like, you're running out of time, sir.
So
you're running out of time.
The sushi, the actual burning of the rice needs to happen. The cooking of the rice needs to happen. Before that, it's kind of
cooking.
It's pretty much. It's essentially lost every single level. Yeah, you see right there. That was actually that's where it's supposed to have a reaction. It did have a reaction, but it wasn't sustained. So it just came right back down, and now it lost its level.
It literally broke and retested, and then cleanly pushed away.
Those are not good things. So if you don't find a good reaction on this next level here, we're cooked.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know, Spidey senses say we might see a good reaction there.
I think there's too many people that will give a shit here for this to be the death. Too many people that have the power to actually fucking make it.
Wait, how many days are left in the cycle?
The epoch's long, bro. Let
me check.
This epoch specifically, there's a week left. This most recent epoch. And then there's 2 more epochs after that. So arguably there's still a month plus left of the rice farming.
I swear, I feel like the rice farming came out 3 months ago, and it was only
it feels
69
so
days.
long.
I'm my brain is not.
It was delayed for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and not that's.
And there was a pause
delay after that was the pause when it was, but it also was delayed at the start.
Yeah, Epoch 2 of 4 ends in 6 days. So we'll have Epoch 3 and then Epoch 4. The next Epoch is September 25th. So the thing is, there's a pause in between the epochs every time as well, which is why the 69 days isn't 69 days. It's 69 days of active.
The final end is October 30th.
Fucking Halloween
Bruce,
spooky
Bruce,
Bruce,
season.
take a look. I gotta show Bruce. Sorry, guys. Look at that. My prized possession.
Okay, I'll full screen you because I don't
Mega
like, yeah.
Latias EX.
Go again, go again.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
dope. No.
looks sick.
You actually packed that? That's fucking crazy. I haven't seen that card art anywhere else.
Yeah, so I actually was like watching some videos of like people opening boxes and shit, and like I just realized how rare it is to
Yeah,
even
people saying the pull rates
see
are
a
dead.
a super illustration rare. So that's a super. This one is a super illustration rare, right? Like I watch people open boxes, they never even pulled one.
Yeah.
Super illustration rare.
Is that the one? Is that the pack your wife opened?
No, this is the one I opened at
Okay.
the pre-release. Obviously went straight into a sleeve and never saw the light of day again. But yeah,
You didn't play with it?
of course
Competitively?
not. You
Competitively,
course
the
not.
card looks trash. Competitively, the card looks trash.
There's a combo for it to play.
Yeah, the
You
withdrawal.
can play it. No, you play with you play Latias combo, and like you just like pump a bunch of energy onto your board and just keep bringing it in and out. Yeah, like I'm not playing that. What the fuck? If anyone
Not a
plays a
sleeve?
secret illustration rare,
A super illustration rare.
that's
Yeah.
insane. Or super illustration rare, that's insane.
Honestly, doing that is probably the equivalent to like how I've treated the NFT games.
Huh?
Like I've been
As in,
playing
like-
with super illustration rares, not treating them as assets, just being like, oh, I'm playing a big fucking game.
Oh yeah, but
I like
that's
the
fine
art.
though, because they don't get damaged, right?
Well,
Yeah, but
NFTs, yeah.
he's comparing.
And
it
I'm-
to,
I'm-
like,
yeah, I'm just
NFTs
comparing the
with-
stupidity
he's
of it.
comparing
Alright.
his
Oh,
his
yeah.
journey in NFTs because he's like
Yeah.
the instead of being damaged, they've lost value, and he doesn't.
So,
he's never.
That's
thought
what
of it that way.
Pokemon. So that's what Pokemon did, where like, instead of having cards where like some cards are just meant for, like they're just for show, right? And then they're really rare, and some cards are playable. What they did was like, they made alternate arts of the playable stuff, so it just looks better, right? And then those are the ones that are actually like rare,
Oh,
right?
Special
Where everything
illustration
else.
rare.
yeah.
Exactly. So there's a normal there's a normal Mega Latias, there's an illustration rare Latias, and then there's like a super or special, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just
fuck
in the
off,
middle of this, I
Xanatos.
want to.
I swear to
in the
God,
mid- yeah.
Xanatos, I would literally slap you right now if you're in front of me. Okay? Special.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
I want to point this out, just because this is fucking. This is a terrible joke. Thank you, Rare, but it's very bad.
Special. Sorry, special illustration.
It's
rare,
special.
okay?
Special.
So
not
there's like
super.
three. So there's like three different versions of it, right? And not every card gets that. Only like a few of them do. But yeah. So like those are the ones. Like obviously, as the higher up they go, the harder it is to pull them, and then the more they're worth.
Yeah. What about
And everything is playable. Literally, like almost every card is like playable in like some kind of a deck.
Steven, because you've got so involved with like Pokemon TCG right now, is there anything that bridges TCG with blockchain, which we've
Yeah,
obviously
of course,
seen historically?
100%.
No, but
I
like that
think-
you're a fan of?
Yeah, I think people should start hosting tournaments using blockchain tech and just pay out people through it. I think that just should happen. And like TCG Live is one of the most used apps, and very competitive too. So I'm just surprised people haven't been using it, right?
What would it
I
be like
feel
old
like-
MLG days where you screenshot the victory screens and then it goes like releases a smart contract?
No, not like that. Like you just run a tournament, you just pay out prizes first. You don't
Yeah,
need
the
to do
referee
anything
decides and stuff
fancy.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah, you
like
don't have
like
to
a,
do
like an
anything fancy.
Axicon. Remember how nice it felt like when the tournament ended. Boom! In one transaction, everyone was paid out.
It was literally the evening after the whole thing finished.
No, it was
Like,
the
it
day
was-
of.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
so
evening after. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think you just keep
The
doing that,
evening
and
of.
you just have to like push towards the community,
Yeah.
right? And then all you gotta do is just get them to download your wallet, and then
Yeah,
you run games. Like Pokemon is like people play Pokemon for like just a few $100. You know what I mean? Like they don't even play for that much. Like online, they play for code cards, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? It's like this is worth like a few dollars. Like that's easy farm, bro. Like that's
So really,
literally
the
easy
Pokemon
farm.
community is the real rice chain, bro. We're somewhere else.
No, it's not that they're
No,
real
it's
rice
just to say
chain.
they're not playing for money.
Exactly.
They'll play for
exactly.
anything as long as it's like symbolic.
So
Yeah.
imagine there is money involved. Yeah?
Yeah.
So they're like, oh shit, there's money. Of course I'm signing
Yeah.
up. You know?
And
How
they already
do you penetrate that? How do you
By
attract
hosting-
players to that?
by hosting it's not, you don't host.
No, obviously
you
hosting
just-
it, but attracting people to it because it's not there. Like
You
people
just
aren't
do
doing
the
it.
regular. You just like maybe push your regular scheduled tournaments in your community to try another form of payout. You don't have to do something new. You just have to do it differently. And then when people get paid out on their wallet, on a wallet,
So
right?
partnerships with existing circuits.
Perhaps, who knows?
Who?
Oh, yeah. So that's another one. It's called the Riftbound League of Legends TCG. It's already out. I think they're on like set number 2 now. I haven't found any places where I'm at that's selling it, sadly.
Logic's
But I
deep
know
in that.
China. Oh, Logic is playing?
Yeah, bro. I think he got like the first. Like, he was pre-ordering like before the shit came
What the
out.
fuck? He didn't even say shit, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. No,
Yeah, Logic.
I think
Logic's a full nerd, bro. His depot still got Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all that shit. We saw it in the Discord.
so League TCG I think will cook. Because you know, League is going for the shotgun approach, but they're very smart about what they do, and I think they will cook
Yeah,
with that one.
especially and Worlds is in a couple of months, so all the eyes will be on them, and they will probably do more marketing then too. So
Yeah, but the two biggest TCGs right now is definitely Pokemon and One Piece. There's
Yeah.
another one. It's called Arena something. I forgot what it was. People said it was okay, but I don't really see the future in it because of like how they designed it. But yeah, so those two are One Piece and Pokemon are super hot. I don't know how I feel about One Piece because what happens when like the show actually ends, right? I mean, seeing that it's been going on for like 30 something years, I don't know if it will, but like if it eventually does, right? How does that impact the card game if people will still have interest? Whereas like Pokemon is like something that's infinite, right?
Yeah.
Like they position themselves where they can run Pokemon for the next 200 years.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people will still be watching it because of like how they designed the storylines and everything. So kind of.
I actually watched the last regionals for TCG for Pokemon.
Oh,
Like, I'm getting
Lorcana.
back into it.
Lorcana was a pile of poo doo doo. Like I think it was hot because of IP, but it was actually doo doo.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
IP's a send, but I've never seen the game even be played, so I couldn't comment on it. If you guys want to cook it up in VC after about Riftbound, let me know.
Wait, can you play it online? Can you play the game online?
I was gonna
There's
say
like a
there
sim or
should.
something.
Why no mention of Magic the Gathering TCG?
I mean, Magic is like the same players that it's had for fucking 50 years, right? Like, it's like the same guys. You get like a few people coming in every game, every once in a while, but I feel like Magic is always gonna be Magic. And the thing is, like, they haven't ever thought of like redesigning how land works in that game, so I feel like it's always gonna struggle because of like that part. It's too easy to break in that game, man. I actually played significant amount of Magic like not a few years ago, like maybe 10 years ago, but
Yeah.
I just hated the land in that game so bad.
Well, it's got to that time of the show. We're giving out one NFT, and it's allocated specifically to somebody that has the highest trade percentage from today's show. But the second list that we are doing to give away the other NFT is from our good list. If you didn't know anything about the good list, you have not been putting post notifications on the Ronin Radio. But every single week, we take a list of the top 10 people who are interacting with the Ronin Radio account. You'll be put into the good list, and we'll get into these raffles. I will say this now: every single name on this screen that made the good list, you are put on the list for white lists for Planet Horses mint that is upcoming. All right, so you already got that, but we are raffling your names away for one NFT. Okay. So good luck to everybody. Shout out to everyone that is engaging with us. Like, you supporting us more helps a lot of things fucking scale, not just from a vanity side of things. Like, I love it when you guys engage with us, but at the same time, keep it coming. Shout out to these guys. Let's get you rewarded. The winner for the good list raffle this week is... Don't be rare. No, I'm joking. It could be rare.
It's rare. I can feel it.
We don't see the screen.
We're not seeing the...
We don't see the screen, bro.
Oh, it's spinning. Oh, wait. For real?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Being retarded, bro.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Wait, you see it? There you go. Don't be rare. No, it's going to be Xanatos.
So close.
Oh!
Mido.
That's what Xanatos gets. That's what Xanatos gets. Fuck you, Xanatos.
Oh, bro. Mido! Mido's a fucking goated Ronky, bro. So I don't feel any way. I like that. Shout out to you, Mido. Shout out to everyone that's been engaging with us. But you all get whitelists either way. Planet Horse, apparently they got a mint next week. But another project that is doing a mint next week that we have been talking about a lot recently. We had them on the show. It exploded since then, and I think it's still slept on. Kitty World. They are fucking builders. These are the types of builders I'm rolling that I fucking will stand by. And there's a lot of you guys out there. We also made a post to all of the builders. If you want to come on the show and talk about your project and product, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just coming on the show and talking about your project could change the entire course of it. But shout out to Kitty World. They have a mint upcoming, and we'll be talking with them next week to get more details on that. So if you've been doing your Tamer missions, you've been doing them. But more to come from them later on. So congratulations, Mido. The Ronky, Frozone Ronky, or Frozonky. How do you? I don't know. Whatever. You can team up with Ronky here and make a superhero series. I'm done. By the way, lads, I don't know if we've got anything else to cover today, but I'm good. I'm good to go.
We're good.
We're good?
We're good.
Chat, are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, if you did trade the token today and you have not sold yet, you have the chance to sell right now and get your profit percentage in. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everyone that top blasted. I'm fucked, bro. You fucked. But no, shout out to Pump Fun if it's coming on. We need to galvanize a movement, though, to be fair, because it actually takes a certain amount of viewership, right, to get onto the live streams feature page. Like, it's actually not market cap based. It's viewership based. So if we can galvanize.
It'll happen. Where I'm not too stressed about it.
Listen.
No, I'm not stressed about it. I'm just saying, like,
Gila, just drink some piss, on stream.
Yeah.
We get a clip, send it viral, right? And you're good for like the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just one cup of piss. That's all it takes.
Hey, if you can eat balut, you can drink piss, okay?
Honestly, yeah. I'll be real. Back to the blue thing. It actually didn't taste bad. It's the texture. And on that note, fucking goodbye. Thank you guys. You've been tuning to Ronin Radio. We fucking love you, but I'm tired, boss. Give me Grand Arena for fuck's sake, Bruce. All right. We'll see you next week. Thank you guys for tuning in.
And give us sushi.
Yeah, give it just fucking pump rice, you bastards.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Yeah. We're still live.
Yeah, we're not live anymore, so I'm gonna reveal all of the secrets and you shut the fuck up, man. Shut up. I love you guys. Yeah, Stark had a little brain fart. But shout out to everyone still in here. I can hear your thoughts. Yeah. I mean, the whole bit that I just attempted to do that I just really backed out of was I was going to pretend that we were still talking and we didn't know we were live.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm still here. I just want to say, Bruce, I'm speaking from the future. Just letting you know. All right? Because I think Bruce, what happened was he paused the video and now he's watching it. And he's like 15 minutes behind. Right? So he's going to get here like 15 minutes later. Yeah, I
was wondering what this random ass comment was.
Yeah. He's watching like from when we're talking about Riot, right? And games and how they're going to do well. And I think he wrote that. And then like, he's like 15 minutes in the past right now.
Hi, Bruce.
Hi.
Alright, now you can all fuck off. Bye.